see right through me. How do you do that ish? How do you do that ish? How do you? Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button and hit that hype button during survival. This is something that I predicted. I didn't predict this, I predicted this. Pure survival. I just literally went live speaking about a source, wherever these sources are coming from. Listen, wherever these sources is coming from, to me, is being purposely done. Pure survival. When motherfuckers sending me emails and going to my Instagram and these sources, y'all got to understand. When y'all be like, how did you know Beyonce said this? How did you know Solange said that? There are people that are purposely, and I'm being honest with y'all, trying to take down Jay-Z. There is people, all of this stuff, these things that were allegedly true, that they made it like wasn't true and just wiping it out, and money was able to sweep shit under the rug, pure survival, that is not happening now. And I told y'all, the Bad Bunny situation was a bad move for Jay-Z. If he had any hope left, and like I said, I enjoyed the performance. It didn't bother me, but it upset MAGA, and it upset some people, and it was, said that Jay-Z did it on purpose. So to go against the machine that's after him, which was just a terrible idea. Now, I spoke to y'all about Beyonce allegedly saying that Jay-Z is really the biological father of Rymir, the boy who's been saying that he was Jay-Z's son for the last over 15 years. Looked just like Jay-Z, hair, everything. Motherfucking lip shape, everything. Mannerisms, everything. The boy just so happens to be a rapper at the same time. So it's genetically in his DNA. Everybody can't pick up a motherfucking mic, pure survival, and start spitting. You got a lot of people think they can rap, but no, the boy could rap. And I don't know why I keep calling him little boy, because I think he in his early 30s, maybe 31 or late 20s. Whatever the case may be, Beyonce is now stating that she admitting that she knew about him, and she told Jay-Z that he needs to do the right thing. This is what sources close to Beyonce, whoever, these people that's next to her, old friends, whatever, people that want to take them down and that's helping Beyonce, like I told y'all, helping her with the divorce, helping her to removing herself from this Epstein shit, saying that she knew, but she did not like enable Jay-Z. She did not say, do not take the paternity test. Like, they're making it like she wanted it to happen, but Jay-Z refused to do it. So Beyonce is allegedly in conversation with Nicki Minaj. That's why I'm not surprised at the Rymir situation, because Nicki Minaj was the first like big artist to speak about Jay-Z's biological son. That spoke about it, that said Jay-Z is the father, and Jay-Z is hiding and running and ducking. He's running for fucking cover. Nicki Minaj said that. So now, like I said, I just talked about it, and I said I'm going to keep y'all posted. As soon as I get off, somebody hit me up. I'm not going to give up my sources either. But they are close with them, work for them, however the case may be. Said that Nicki Minaj and Beyonce are in conversation. They were on the phone, laughing, whatever, talking about their plans. However, they're going to take Jay-Z down. And that's where I believe that shit came in, the conversation about Jay-Z and his son. Nicki Minaj might have told Beyonce, you need to go out there and be like, look, I didn't know nothing about, I mean, I knew about the boy because she clearly can't lie. She can't say that. She has to say, I knew about him and I told Jay-Z to do the right thing. Because it was all over the damn news everywhere. Jay-Z was putting it in the songs and everything, talking about the Billie Jean is not my lover, and the kid is not my son. Camel Face was making comments like that. So Beyonce knew about him. So I feel like Nicki Minaj and her, and I made a joke saying I think they got powdered up. They got powdered up and did it, but that is just me, just the thought, because both of them allegedly are powder heads, that they are alleged powder heads. But I don't know how true that is. But them two, for sure, had that dialogue about Rymir, Jay-Z's alleged biological son. Think about this. Nicki Minaj literally recently just said her and Trump is going to back Jay-Z's son up to make him have to take the paternity test. And then sources close to Beyonce saying her and Nicki Minaj been talking. And then Beyonce is saying that is Jay-Z's son. You put two and two together. I kind of already figured that Nicki had her foot somewhere in this situation, in this conversation. That's why I felt like Jay-Z should have been paid Nicki Minaj whatever money that girl feel like you owe. Because Jay-Z, like I said, if you look all over the internet, Vlad TV came out and said that Jay-Z paid to get Tory Lanez stabbed in jail, that they were trying to pay him. They were paying him to push the narrative that Tory Lanez really shot Megan Thee Stallion. Vlad is saying this. Like Jay-Z and his team, Rock Nation, was paying me to put the narrative out there. You know what I'm saying? Why is that happening? Did the feds reach out to motherfucker Vlad? Say, Vlad, you better flip right now. Because everybody's flipping on Jay-Z. Even his wife. That's why I said, don't be surprised if you see Jay-Z and Beyonce in pictures together or out on a red motherfucking carpet. And Jada Pinkett and Will Smith is the prime example of that. You can do that and not be together. You know what I mean? I can't fully put my foot on, like, my finger on why they have to do that, but I believe is a part of that ritual thing that they signed up for in the beginning, where they got to go public together. Whatever reason it is, they still have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot going on behind the scenes, guys. Nicki Minaj is in Beyonce's ear, and that's the last thing Jay-Z needed. Pure survival.